I would like to use this occasion to once again put to Your Excellencies the point of view of some of us who are the indigenous wealth creators of this part of Africa.
The high-level summit brought together leaders and representatives from across the African continent to debate on the future of Somalia's security, the transition of the African Union Peace Mission, and the broader regional efforts to counter terrorism and restore stability. Reflecting on Africa's own struggles with dictatorship and instability, President Museveni invoked the spirit of Pan-African solidarity that once aided Uganda during the fight against Idi Amin.
Even in the pre-colonial times, when our economies were pre-capitalist and traditional, and in spite of life of our rigid tribal customs, we never tried to impose our ways of life on others.
President Museveni further delved deep into the ideological foundations of Uganda's post-conflict recovery, development, and national unity. He emphasized the four guiding principles of the national resistance movement: patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy.
We always share this with our Somali brothers and sisters. The clan polarization some actors push is poisonous and should be discouraged. If there are enough patriots in Somalia, the forces of progress in the world should support them. Those who insist on clan and sectarian organization, whether out of greed, parasitism, or ignorance, are mortal enemies of the future of the African race.
He cautioned against the politics of identity, sectarianism, and clan divisions, warning that these were dangerous distractions that could derail Africa's progress.
We are coming as empires. Because those who are colonizing us were not coming as clans. They will come as empire. You know them, those empires who are colonizing us. They come as empires. For you are with clans. How will you defend yourself? Yet, the people they are dividing are either similar or linked people. Because the people you are dividing into clans are actually the same people.
He also outlined Uganda's journey from a failed state between 1964 and 1984, marked by collapse of state institutions, to stable and functional state anchored on ideological clarity and people-centered governance model. He urged the same formula could be adopted in Somalia and other African countries facing prolonged insecurity.
Otherwise, all this time and space you have given them, by this time they would be very strong if they had a healthy embryo that could grow. This is my opinion. I used a small corps of 28 highly trained cadres who were trained for us by Samora Machel, Mozambique, between 1976 and 1978 in Mozambique, to train a force of 9,000 in just 5 months between the 23rd of October 1978 and the 11th of April 1979 when Amin collapsed in Kampala.
He proposed the formation of a volunteer-based national army in Somalia, inspired by Uganda's experience during its liberation struggle.
People with a good cause of justice can use a little support to build quickly and affordably a big force. Mwalimu, who was supporting us, could not afford and had no good reason to do so, to pay us monthly salaries. However, he was able to give us a rifle per fighter, maybe 2 uniforms per person per year.
The summit was also attended by His Excellency Abdulkadir Karim Mohammed, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Djibouti, His Excellency Professor Kithure Kindiki, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. Mustafa Madburi, the Prime Minister of Egypt, His Excellency Engineer Aisha Mohammed Musa, the Minister of Defense of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia.
Without doubt, Somalia will not have made the progress it has in building institutions, increasing economic activity, and establishing rule of law without the work of our brave and less equipped Somali National Army, the African Union troop contributing countries, and our international partners.